very simple idea. We wanted to make extra money. That money we wanted to make extra was because when we came to South Africa, Betty could not get a job, but also depending on one salary with with a growing family was quite a challenge. Because if we did not find another source of income, things would be very, very tough. That's why we decided to join. Initially, our goal was to earn $200 extra a month to supplement my salary. $200 a month 30 years ago was quite a bit of money, and that was really our goal. But after building the business for 7 months part-time, our income reached $1,000. That's when we really decided, let's take a good look at this business. So we've been very blessed to grow a business that has helped us different stages of our life. Our children have gone to school, they have finished. Now we're actually sharing the business to help other people see what we have already experienced and what we have already enjoyed. People who want to start the business and want to grow it to a different level. So if you're a guest, welcome, take a pen, take notes, and if you have questions, speak to the person who invited you. Let's look at the company Neolife. What is Neolife? Neolife is a company that started in 1958. It was started by Jerry Brasfield. Jerry Brasfield, as a teenager, had very, very serious asthma, and his mother gave him natural remedies. And when he recovered, he decided maybe other people are suffering from the conditions that I suffer from. That is, they have illnesses related to our lifestyle, either through poor living or eating habits or poor nutrition. One of the things that a lot of people are affected around the world is that they eat food which do not provide the nutrients their body requires. And because of that, Neolife realized that we need to understand what health is. That is why Neolife decided to become a pioneer in cellular nutrition. It simply means that we identify the idea that nutrition occurs in the cells. Diet is what you put in your mouth. So unless the nutrients you put in your mouth gets to your cells, most of those nutrients are wasted. And then we've had different milestone successes or achievements in the company in terms of product research, in terms of the product development, in terms of the processes for making high quality, first class health supplements and products, or the whole range of products that Neolife makes is based on two things: based in nature and backed by science. It simply means that the raw material the company uses to make the health supplements comes from the human food chain, the way nature intended it to be. But we use science to extract those nutrients and put in the products that we give customers in the marketplace. We've had very exciting stories around the world of people who've had extraordinary success in the business, but also in terms of product stories. People who have used the products and have experienced a tremendous improvement in their health. But what has kept our business going for all these years? What has ensured that our company has lasted now 68 years? Because we believe in certain basic principles. And there are 5 of them. The first one is absolute honesty and integrity. We need to tell the truth about our business, about our products. Integrity is simply doing the right thing when nobody's watching, because it is not easy. When people are watching, it's very easy to tell the truth and do good. But when nobody is watching, that is really the true test of integrity. The second principle is people are number one. The most important resource we have in our business is people. The customers who we supply products to, the distributors who move the products from Neolife to different customers, the company staff who make sure that this business runs in 50 different countries around the world. Then the executive team that runs the company globally. It's an exciting group of people. And the reason why the company really pays attention to everybody is because we think or we believe that the most important resource we have is people. The third one is products that work. Neolife has spent a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of money to make sure we've got the best products in the marketplace. So the company formed a scientific advisory board whose job is to ensure we have the best products in the marketplace. The fourth principle is equal opportunity for everybody. And the reason why that is important is so that people don't join the business and think other people have advantages over them. Everybody starts this business at the same level. In fact, of all the businesses I know, this is the one that levels the playing field completely. Because when you're filling in your application form to become an independent distributor, nobody cares about your background. Nobody cares where you come from. Nobody cares your color, the color of your skin, your religion, whatever it is, your political affiliation. The only thing you need to have is a dream, the desire to learn, and hard work. Then the last principle is the long-range vision. Simply means if you start this business, initially give it a 2 to 5 year horizon. And then after that, make a commitment to build this business in the long term. These are the products that we have in our business. Because essentially, what is a business? A business is when you or a company provides a product or a service to the public in return for what the company actually, in return for the money the customers pay. So we've got products that make you feel better. These are the healthcare supplements, the ones in the middle of the page. The healthcare supplements are the highest selling range of our business for a very simple reason. Your greatest wealth is your health. And that means you need to take good care of it, because when your health is finished, your mission in life is finished. The second one is the products that make you look better. These are the skin and beauty care range of products. We've got products like hair shampoos, hair conditioners, hand and body lotion, moisturizers, toners that helps your skin to be rejuvenated and taken care of. Then we have the products that make you live better. That is, to live in an environment that is clean. The products we use are biodegradable. They don't burden the environment. They are concentrates, and it makes our products very high quality and desired product in the marketplace. In fact, I remember about 15 to 20 years ago, there was an oil spillage in Cape Town, and thousands of penguins were affected. The only product around the world that they could find to use to clean the penguins was our LDC, the light duty concentrate. These are the group of scientists who make sure we've got the best products in the marketplace, the Scientific Advisory Board, founded by Dr. Arthur First. Dr. Arthur First was a toxicologist, and he is one of the scientists who developed the treatment of cancer using chemotherapy. But he knew the effect of chemo on people. That's why he designed or started a product called BetaGuard as an antidote to chemo. We've got food scientists in this panel, biochemists, research technologists. We've got quality experts and formulators. We've got sports nutritionists, a whole range of scientists who ensure we've got the best products in the marketplace. Let's look at cellular nutrition. I spoke earlier about cellular nutrition. What is it? Cellular nutrition is the idea that we have that nutrition actually occurs in the cell. Your body is as healthy as your individual cells. If your individual cells are healthy, your whole body is healthy, okay? If your cell membrane cannot take in nutrients and cannot remove waste, you have an unhealthy cell. If you have an unhealthy cell, your whole body is unhealthy. So you need to have a goal of having your cells healthy. That is, your cell can absorb nutrients through the cell membrane and remove waste through the same cell membrane. You have a healthy cell. But how do you ensure that this happens? The solution we have is this product called ProVitality. ProVitality is a combination of 4 different products in the pack. You have Tri-N. Tri-N is made from rice, wheat, and soya. It's a grain concentrate. It's got 3 essential oils that our body needs: omega-3, omega-6, and phytosterols, which means plant-based oils. It helps our cells to absorb nutrients efficiently. The next one is carotenoid complex. That is the brown colored capsule made from tomatoes, apples, berries, carrots, the red colored fruits and vegetables. The carotenoid complex increases your immune system by 37% within 20 days. The next product you have is omega-3. This is a fish made from fish oil. The omega-3 is very good for your joints, it's good for your brain, it's good for your heart, it's good to reduce inflammation in the body. Then you have the multi-mineral complex, the green tablet. In the new package, this will also be a capsule. This is the package of product that gives you the whole range of nutrients that your body actually needs to be healthy and live well. The next one is a cleaning range of products. The reason why this range of products is very important is everybody on this African continent, everybody around the world, I think, uses soap. Everybody. There are some people who may not use health supplement, but everybody uses soap. Why? Because they want to make the environment where they live clean. One of the star products is Super 10. Super 10 is a multi-purpose heavy-duty cleaner. You mix it 1 to 10 with water. 1 liter of Super 10 will give you 11 liters of the usable product. Then you have Care Solution, which is a disinfectant, very concentrated. You mix it 1 to 50. Then you have the LDC, the light-duty concentrate, which is a multi-purpose user in the home. 1 liter of LDC will give you 6 liters of the usable product because the mix ratio is 1 to 5. In our home, we use LDC for cleaning the dishes, the bathroom, the toilet, the tiles. I use this to shower, to shave, to wash the car, clean the oven. One product is used for so many different uses in the home. Then you have this star product called Supergrow. Supergrow is a product that helps farmers to increase their farm yield. It's very economical because it's concentrated. 1 liter of Supergrow you mix with 1,000 liters of water. It is safe and easy to use. It can be used both indoors and outdoors, and it has a proven performance. If you're a guest, speak to the person who invited you. They will give you information on how effective Supergrow is. Essentially, Supergrow breaks down the surface tension of water, enabling plants to absorb the nutrients efficiently, also enabling water to penetrate the soil effectively, and helps the plants to absorb or to take in the farm input so that you can have efficiency in absorption of fertilizers or whatever you use as farm inputs. Then you have the skincare range of products. You have products to detoxify and cleanse your skin. You see, your skin is in a constant state of repair. Protection from the elements. You have products that help to balance and invigorate the skin. This is a range of products called Nutrient and is made from different types of skin, for normal to dry skin, for combination to oily skin. So we've spoken about the products, we've spoken about the company. Let's now speak about the business opportunity. How can we build a business when we partner with Neolife as a company? To do that, you need to become an independent distributor. The first thing you need to have is this. You need to have a desire, you need to have a dream. To have a dream, to have something better than that you don't have at the moment. Maybe it's to buy a new car, maybe it's to travel around the world, maybe it's to build a dream home, to have financial freedom, whatever your dream is. Everybody has their own dream, and this business becomes a vehicle to achieve those dreams. Let's see how the business works. The business works when you do 3 things every day. Those are called 3 daily success habits. The first, using the products. You use the products because whether you're in this business or not, at the end of this month, you're going to buy soap. So we simply support our own business. But the other reason is the people you speak to want to know that you also believe and use whatever you are recommending. The second thing you do every day to grow your business is you share the products and the opportunity. It simply means you introduce other people to be product users and promoters like yourself. Why is that? So that more people can use the product. And at the end of the month, the company says, so and so, thank you very much. You have introduced to us customers who will pay you a commission that you would have paid an advertising company. That's really the thinking behind the business. Then personal development simply means you take time to learn about the products, about the business. You learn how to do presentations, explain the products to new people, or explain the business to new people. Let's see how that works in practice. The first step, you register with New Life as a distributor. If you're a guest, the person who invited you will give you an application form to fill. Once you filled in your details, you'll get your starter kit, either the Tree and End starter kit or the Pro-Vitality starter kit, or whatever package is in your market, whichever country you're in. In this example, you bought Tree and End, you use Tree and End for your own use. The next thing you do, you start looking for customers. When you look for customers, in this example, you've got 6 customers who buy Tree and End from you, each is 60 capsules. You generate what we call 102 PV or point value. The reason we use point value is to standardize measurements of business volume worldwide. This product, Tree and End 60 capsules, is 17 PV, whichever country Neolife is doing business. So you've sold products to 6 customers, and you get a profit of about $30 a month. The next thing you do, you begin to share the business. It simply means you introduce other people to be product users and promoters. In this example, you've introduced 3 people. Each of them is doing 250 PV. That is them together with your customers. And in total, your group is doing 1,000 PV. You become a senior manager. Your income is roughly $300 a month. Next step, you begin to duplicate the process. That means you begin to teach other people to do what you do. You help your friend, your relative, neighbor to become senior managers too. If your total group does 4,000 PV, then you become a director, and your income is between $500 and $700 a month. What is the next thing you do? You continue the duplication process. If you build 3 directors in your team, you're also a director, and you reach a volume of 10,000 to 20,000 PV, you become a world team member. At that level, your income is about $1,500 to $3,000 a month. That's just the beginning, because you need to keep duplicating the process. If you build 6 directors, you become a president's team member. Your income now goes way beyond $6,000 a month. And that's a very exciting income. I think even $1,000 in the African continent is reasonably good income for somebody to sustain their family. So at this juncture, I want to invite our guest. The first time I met this lady is in Cape Town, where we had gone for the conference, a very excited distributor. Maybe some of you have heard her story, but she has an incredible story. Catherine, if you can hear me, just unmute yourself. I've made you the host to the presentation. Hi, Catherine, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you so much. Thank you for this opportunity.
You're welcome.
All right,
thank you.
Dar es Salaam is good. Tanzania is good as well.
Very well.
And I'm excited. We're excited to speak to Africa this evening.
Thank you very much. So take it away.
Thank you. All right, thank you, Dad. Good evening, Africa. This is Catherine from Tanzania. A SAFA director, upcoming Turubi director. I'm a mother, and I'm a mother of 3 beautiful daughters and a wife to 1. By profession, I'm an economist. and currently I'm working with the Revenue Authority in Tanzania. I thank God for this new life opportunity. I met this opportunity for some couple of years ago, and I met it from a friend whom we had gone to college with. He called me and he told me, Katrina, I've found an opportunity in which once we work it, we're going to be rich, we're going to be healthier, we are going to travel the world. So for once, I kind of thought that he's just excited over something I didn't understand so well. But for the benefit of the relationship that we had, and we used to pray in the same church and all that, I just decided to start as a user of products because he assured me that they are very good products. This company has very good products. So that's how I started the business some years ago. And I could say why by then I didn't take the business serious is because by then I just completed my college studies, and I was a bit comfortable. I'd gotten my dream job. When I was back at the university, my dream was to work with either the central bank. I'd gone to Makerere University, Uganda. So I dreamed when I come back home, I worked with the central bank or the revenue authority. So I just gotten my dream job. So I was very, very comfortable. So to me, just using the products by then was very okay. But something else, my husband had a very good job, and we are still very young in marriage. We had only one kid, I think. So he did not ask me of my salary. Like, Katrina, what is your salary? When is it coming? How are you using it? So I was really comfortable. So to me, this opportunity was like, probably, maybe I didn't need it. So that's how I got into this business, but I started as just a mere user. But I think that 3 years down the line, I got some good life lesson, because the very good job we are looking at, for my husband, he was earning very well in dollars in an NGO. It just got into a halt. Something happened into the working place, and he was told that some group of people that, like, they had to stop. The contract got terminated. So it was not easy. It kind of got us into depression, into frustration, and that was the time I gave this business a second thought, because the friend who told me about this business, I could see him being very comfortable. He was not working, he was not employed anywhere. He was just working this business full time. He was a fan of cars. He would have very good cars, changing from time to time, traveling the world. He was always posting, going to Mauritius, going to Dubai and everywhere. So I kind of thought, I think the business that he's doing is giving him something, is a very good business. Maybe I should look at it with a second eye. So that was my turning point. I kind of called him, because by the time we had remained. Now my husband he lost his job. It was the time just he concentrated on just one salary, that he was not even asking when it was coming and how it was used. Now that was the salary that it was used to do everything and to cater for the family, and we had already more children. So we entered into kind of frustration. We entered into debts. We could not make any kind of saving. So that was the time I kind of that was my turning point. I had to look for my upline now, and it's like, I think I also need to do this business. You say that I can do it part-time. Now teach me. I'm ready to learn. So that was the time that I humbled myself down. I was ready to learn. I learned about the business techniques. I learned about the products, and that was the time that I took the business serious. So I thank God so much. After taking the business serious, I could say that today I'm a very proud New Life distributor. I could just share just some few benefits that I've gotten from the business. One of them, I could say, the very big one, I thank God that my children have good health. Our firstborn, she was born with some complication with her heart. She couldn't breathe so well. But now when we started the business, as I told you, I just focused on the products. We started the kids' products, and with her, we were told every time we could go for clinic, we could come back with bags and bags of medicine. But after starting using the products, I think just within the period of 5 months, she was very okay. She was breathing very well. This gave me confidence. Business gave me so much confidence about the products because I saw them working to my children. So they have been using till to date. They have not stopped. They're having good health. They're doing well in school. Even the teachers, most time they ask me, Mama Tehila, what do you give your children? They perform so well. So I thank God so much for that. That is one thing that I'm so happy with the business. But second thing about my family, how we gain from the products. My sister, my elder sister, got into marriage a bit late, so it was hard for her to conceive. So they went some years without getting children, and now to me, she didn't. I tried to tell her that we have good products that they can help you get children. She didn't trust. She didn't trust me, but after I think the husband got to hear from somewhere else, and he told him that he told her that why don't you talk to Katrina here? The products that she sells, they're so good and they help with the fertility challenges. So that's how my sister also used the products, and within 3 months she conceived, and they had a very good and very healthy bouncing baby boy after some 9 months. And it was a very good moment for them as their family, but also to us as a family. My mom was so proud until if she could meet anyone with the challenge of conceiving, of getting children, she could just give them my number, like, call my daughter, call my daughter. That's how they're being proud with the products. So I thank God for that. But also something else, I always thank God about this business. We have been able to make savings during the challenges that we have been when we were just working with one income. It was really hard to save. Even the salaries was not enough. Even we could not cater for our family needs. But now it was our desire that we need to save. We need to save because we do not know what tomorrow holds. So we started slowly, but we thank God. By last year, January, we decided that we should be saving at least 2 million per month. I'm saying this with so much humility because I know we have come from. We couldn't be able to save even 100,000 per month. But now we have saving since last year, January to date, every month we save 2 million. And to us, it's something it is a dream come true, and it's something very meaningful to our lives. But also we had a dream that we take our children to Cambridge schools. We thank God also last year, we were able to take all the 3 children that we have to Cambridge schools. To us, also, it's a dream come true. And I always tell the people around me that Neo Life has given me the dreams that as civil servants together with my husband, we will not be able to achieve them. So those are just some few benefits, but also something that I will not stop mentioning is the lifestyle, the international travels. Back at work, I'm a researcher. I work with the research department. We do travel a lot, but most times we do travel. The journeys are so hectic. We work so much. At times we work overnight. We have sleepless nights. The days we try to put them so tight so that we could spend fewer days and come back with some savings, some money. But I thank God with Neo Life, I've been able to travel the world. Most times in my workplaces, we travel as researchers, but most times within the countries and some few times outside the country. But now with New Life, I've been able to travel the world, and I'm so excited about it. Last year, we had gone to Cape Town, half London, and to me, it was a very exciting moment. And seeing myself as a very different kind of a civil servant, seeing my life that I even desire to retire early enough so that I may be able to live that kind of lifestyle. But something this year, in fact, next month, we are looking forward to go to Sun City. We have to go to Cairo, but it changed a bit. So we're going forward to go to Sun City next month. It's also something very exciting to me. Now I'm assured that at least after every 1 year, I'm assured of an international travel with full of lifestyle. So it's something that makes me so happy. We go there as tourists. We go there to very good hotels. to me, it makes me so happy and so excited about the business. But I was also able to go to Mombasa for the leadership schools. These are the leadership school is the kind we get kind of lessons, life lessons that probably even you may not be able to get even at the university level. We get some kind of life techniques, life kind of knowledge that when you maybe if you have to pay for them, you may pay a lot of hundreds and thousands of dollars just to get those information. But we thank God for I was able to go to leadership school, and I learned a lot about my business. I learned a lot about my life. I learned a lot about that. I'm also okay. Lifestyle is also part of my life. It's not that it's just for some people, no. But also it gave me so much hope that I'm able to work so hard and make some very good income. No ceiling. It's just me to discipline myself and make some targets and work so hard. And I thank God so much. Even now, I'm working towards to the higher steps, to higher incomes, just because of the lessons and the courage and the positive mindset I gained from the leadership school. So those are just some few benefits I wish to share with you today. But something else I also wish to share. I mentioned that last year we took our children to Cambridge School. It was one of our biggest dreams. And during the times we went to financial crisis, when my husband lost his job, we ran through a moment where we could even not pay school fees. We could go the children could go to school until they reach the times of examination, and the teachers could write for us some note, and like, maybe if you don't pay, the children won't do exams. It was really hurting. So it had been my desire that we are able to pay the school fees to our children for the whole year or for the whole term. So we thank God last year we were able to, this dream was able to come true. Last year before December, when the children just closed school, we told them, now bring your invoices. We calculated the tuition fees for the whole of this term until June, and we paid the whole amount even before December. For us, that was a very big achievement as civil servant, and paying that amount of money to Cambridge schools. To that, it gives us so much hope with this business, and we kind of believe that with this business we can achieve all the dreams that we have. But that's just in short, how it's about us. It's about me. Now, how about us? How about for those who are listening today? How about the fellow distributors who have been there and they feel that the business is not working? How about the prospects who have been invited today and you wish to know, does this business work? I'm here to testify to you that this business works. This business works. It can say personally, they've taken me from being into a chain of debts, chain of loans, turning me into a very good saving person, into a very good investor, just because of the higher savings we put every month. But it's just in courtesy of this business. But maybe you're asking yourself, maybe how long will it take? How long will it take? Let me tell you one thing. Once you start something, it's very possible one person to start today, slowly. And maybe today you also come and say, maybe I have something else today, like the way I started when I was told the first time. And I felt like I was comfortable. I had a very good dream job and all that. But let me tell you, 2, 3 years down the lane, 5 years, they'll make a very big difference between the person who will start today the business and the person who will not start today the business. We have a very current PT in Tanzania, Stella Mrema, who had just become a PT within 6 years of doing this business consistently. You can imagine earning more than 10 million shillings per month just by doing this business 5 years, and this is the 6th year consistently. Now, how about you? Why don't you just decide today that you choose to start this business, this system of business, which once you start slowly, it's like a pipeline you're building. It's like a pipeline of your financial towards your financial freedom. You just have to sit down and learn. The good thing about this business, you are being taught of what to do. You will start by yourself, but you won't do it by yourself. You'll have your leaders who will teach you what to do, how to start from the very small ends, growing into higher ends, growing into higher incomes. You will start with low incomes towards to earning 4 million, 5 million per month, 10 million per month. It is very, very possible. So today I see my future as being a civil servant, but with a very positive mindset. A civil servant with very positive people around me telling me that, Catherine, you can do it. Catherine, you can do it. This is the kind of business you're being called for. You will partner with people who will always be trusting in you, who will always giving you hopes, who will always be showing you the way of how to achieve your dreams. This is the business in which it's kind of a vessel. It's kind of a vessel which is taking us towards our dreams. It's a business changing us from very ordinary people into extraordinary people. I'm seeing myself as it is my desire now working towards earning 10 million per month, 15 million per month, because I've seen it happening in our country. I've seen it happening in other countries. We have our diamond directors. They are very young, 36 years of age. PT diamond director Husna Mkupete and Osiana, around 36 years of age, but they're earning over 37 million per month, 40 million per month. So it is something that is very possible. So I wish to challenge you today as much as I'm challenging myself. If they can do it, just because they have done it consistently, they have done it with passion, with patience, they've done it with discipline, we can also do it. We can also do it. What dream do you have? Is it that you have that you desire to build that very big house? You desire to to build your dream house? Is it that you desire to travel the world and have that lifestyle of which many of us, by then we feel like these are just tourists? These are just the whites who can afford to go to afford those lifestyles, trips to Mauritius, to Hong Kong, to where. Let me tell you, with Neo Life, it gives us the lifestyle which we desire, the lifestyle which we dream of. It is very possible to live that extraordinary life. But what is it that you're dreaming of? We have our young generation today. They graduate from the universities. It's a bit different from our times. As I shared with you, that I graduated, and by the time I was still in the university, it was my dream when I come back home, I work with the central bank or the revenue authority, and it was possible. When I finished university, I came back home. I said just in some few months, and I was able to get a job in a revenue authority. But these years, it is very different. We have very many graduates, and the market is very much saturated. So it is not guaranteed that you do well, you have your bachelor degree, you have your master's degree. It does not guarantee you to have a very good job. You may be able to just get a very ordinary job, or even not get it at all. I can just share with our institution. We normally advertise from time to time, maybe once per year. We'll just enroll like 500, not even 500, 300 to 500 people. But you'll find that we have 20,000 applications coming. So you can imagine the probability of getting a job there is how. So it is high time for young generation. It is high time for graduates. Look at this business with a positive eye, with a positive heart. Grab it, embrace it, and do it. We have examples of fellow distributors who started this business when they were still in university, and now down the line, they're already president team members earning over 10 million. The Vicky Shirimas, the Husnam Kupetes, they're earning a lot of money. And they started when they're still in universities. How about you today? Even you can do it. But even to my fellow employees, there's a way, there's a kind of a feeling we have. Once you have that, you have gotten that job, probably your dream job or just a normal job, you feel that much secured. Let me tell you, my friend, our jobs of late, they're not that much secured. You cannot be certain that I'll have this job for the rest of my life. It happens, the changes of the economies of the world happens, people are being demoted, people are being laid off. Now it is better to hold this business opportunity with all of our hearts so that we achieve our dreams. Hold it just as a kind of a side thing you're doing, but you'll be able to earn you a lot. But let me tell you also, you might be here, you're not working, and maybe you're just frustrated. Maybe you thought the only situation, the only solution to your life is just get a job. No, let me tell you one thing. This time, if you decide, even if you're not working and you decide to embrace on this business, you can work it very well, and within 3 years to 5 years, you earn so well, more than more than those who are employed, more than us who are employed. Because the good thing about this business, it does not give you a ceiling. It is your dream. It is your desire. Where do you desire to reach? What do you desire to achieve? So it is kind of a vessel taking you to your bigger and mega dreams. So those are the groups of people I'll wish to talk to, but also the fellow wives who are at home very comfortable, and you feel that your husband is giving you enough, is providing for everything. You never know what tomorrow holds. It's better you hold this business so that it kind of supplement what you have as a family, but also it gives something else. If you're in marriage, it gives you the what's your world team. It gives you the one what you gives you the international travel. So you'll be taking your partner to kind of honeymoons, you know. So it is that's just my story in short. But I would just wish to tell everyone who is in this call, grab this opportunity. God knows why this time you're here, why you're being called for this time. Look at it with a positive attitude, look at it with a positive eye, grab it, work it with the person who have invited you, and I'm sure 3 years down the line, when you look back, you'll thank God for this day that you've made your decision to start this business. And the good thing about this business, you'll start with very minimum capital, but it gives you a very it gives you an opportunity to achieve your biggest dreams that you have in your life. It gives you your dreams to be able to give you that comfortable life, maybe if you have not been able to achieve or to live using your normal salary or using your normal current life that you're living right now. So that's all I would wish to share with you all. Otherwise, I'm so happy and I'm so humbled to share with you my story tonight. I thank you, Pascal, and I bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Catherine. It's always lovely to hear your story. I think a lot of people are very encouraged by the story that you have. I think Catherine mentioned something very important. I don't believe there's anything in the world called job security anymore. I can say that because I don't have a job, but those of you who have jobs, think very carefully about where your life is heading. So thank you very much. You see, after that story, I don't want to add any more. Catherine has given a wonderful story of what the business has done for her, what the contribution she has made. Also, it's hard work, yes, but the rewards completely outweigh the hard work that we put in the business. One of the things I think Catherine mentioned about is traveling. If you really want to travel, this is the business to go to, because when you reach certain levels in the business, the company makes it commitment to fly you to different destinations. And then leadership. If you reach a certain level in the business, the company takes time to train you to be a business leader, because you've already shown that you can build a global or a worldwide business. Very important thing. A very important thing is you need to take charge of your life. Before you take charge, you need to get started in the business. If you're a guest, go back to the person who invited you. They will give you an application form. If you're in Botswana, you need between 750 and 1500 pula. In South Africa, 950 or 2930, or between 950 and 2930. There are about 4 different packages between these two. In Kenya, 9,500 or 12,000 Kenya shillings. In Nigeria, 68,000 or 100,000 naira. In Tanzania is 172 or 226,000 Tanzania shillings. In Uganda is 258 or 290,000 Uganda shillings. In the USA, $75. Togo, 47,000 or 65,000 francs CFA. Ghana, 900 or 1460 Ghanaian cedis. Cameroon is 61,000 or 76,000 CFA. Namibia is 1,010 or 2,120 Namibian dollars. Mozambique is 6,020 or 10,500 meticas. Malawi, 100,500 or 309,260 Malawi kwacha. This is all you need to do to get started in the business. It's your initial investment. But you need to take charge of your life. You need to take charge of your business. The business gives you flexible hours. You can work anytime that you want. You can work long hours, you can work short hours, you can work weekend. It's really up to you, because remember, it's your business. You're not employed by Neolife. You're an independent distributor. You work from home. This is a home-based business, although you have to leave your home sometimes to go and meet clients or prospects or people who want to join the business. You save money. When you join as a distributor, you buy the products at a discount of roughly 18 to 20%. Residual income, it simply means the money you earn today is a result of the work you put in yesterday. That is really what residual income is. Quality time with your family. I think Catherine mentioned very clearly how her and her husband are joint partners in the business. You enjoy each other's company and you build something that both of you or the whole family values. Financial freedom, when you reach a certain level in the business actually gives you financial freedom. What is financial freedom? Financial freedom is when 30 or 60 days passes and you don't panic about where your next meal is going to come from. You become your own boss. You determine how hard you work. International travel, education for your children. A very important aspect is personal development. Simply means we've got training, constant training, so that you can become a better person. Good product knowledge, good knowledge about the business, good knowledge on how to become a leader, how to present this business idea to new people. So that is what our business is about. If you're a guest, speak to the person who invited you. Tell them, look, I like what Pascal and Catherine have talked about this business. I like Catherine's testimony. I would like also to give a testimony in 2 years' time. Get back to the person who invited you. They will give you an application form. They will guide you on how to get started. And we welcome you to the Neolife business. And we look forward to see you or meet you in the next presentation. Good night and God bless.